the coast with the sunrise fading, salt in the wind and the shoreline gray. Empty cans and a half-dead fire, nothing left for us here today. Footsteps crunch on broken gravel, map in hand, but the road's unknown. If the wolves don't get us tonight, it'll be the men with guns and no home. This is the Great Blue Run, northbound through the pines, checking every cabin for a rifle that's still alive. Every step could be the last one, every shadow hides a fight. But if we make the bases, we'll be geared by the morning light.
Good evening. Welcome to day 5 of the Great Blue Run. So we start off on the northwest airfield. We logged out in these trees down here. So what we'll do is we'll just have a little look around the airfield, and then we'll make our way further north. I think we were going to go to Devil's Castle, so I think that's what we do. We aim to head towards Devil's Castle. Let's have a little look around here first. We don't have a shotgun, but in case we do come across one, let's take these. There we go. Change your boots to pristine boots. Let's do that. Let's head up this way. Well, I think what we'll do is we head back over here, check out this area, and make our way towards the tents. Maybe go to Bash, and then from there towards Devil's Castle. Let's see if there's anyone around. Doors and stuff are open, so I think there's an idea that there has been someone around. Whether they're still around is another question, isn't it? There we go. 4 winnie rounds. Eight winnie rounds. Loads of nose and ammo, but we don't have a scope yet. So that's what we could look for. We could look for a scope here. We have got water, good, because we need a drink. Unless we find saline and IV start kit over the hangar. The medical area. Right. Yeah, I think it still was me, I think. There might be people around. Have a look and see. Let's drop. Drop this for now. Drop that. Keep our profile low. Drop that because it's a little bright. And we'll have a look, see if we see anyone. Oh, someone's been through. Oh, dude, thanks so much. Gee, it's much appreciated. Hope the rest of your run went all right. I was in till towards the end. I think you were cooking up your meat, so I think I saw most of it. But I appreciate the raid. That's very much appreciated. Enjoy the rest of your night, and I'll catch you again soon. Thanks so much, man. Really do appreciate it. And welcome in, everyone. My name's Hammy. I am very new to streaming, so bear with. I'm not the most probably not the most interactive, to be honest, because I'm not used to having people to talk to. But I will, it'd be nice just to, if you do stick around and maybe chat for a bit. That would be awesome. And yeah, drop a sub. That would be really, really awesome. Even a like would be fine. So thanks, everyone. Jeremiah, welcome in, man. I think these guys are all in on me. They're all within the sort of 350 meter mark, but there's gas over there, so someone's been through. I'm just looking to see if we can find anyone. So this run is, well, this is day 5 of a run that I've been doing. Basically, just starting as a freshie and trying to loot my way up through the Chinaris. So far, I don't think I've got any kills in this character. I don't think I've come across anyone. But I have, as you can see, I've got a bit of loot now. So I've got Mosin, got a Blaze with the sport sight on it. I need. Cheers, Jeremiah. I appreciate the sub. If you sub, that's very much appreciated. I do need like a electrical kit, clean up my sights, maybe a gun cleaning kit to clean up my mags. But we've got some loot now, so we're just working our way through. Hello, come on in. Come on up. I think you're going the wrong way. Yeah, what I was planning on doing is going from here. I'll loot through. I was going to go to the tents, but they're under gas at the moment, so I'll loot through here, and then we'll work our way over to Devil's Castle. And then from there, maybe we can just see where it takes us from there. There doesn't seem to be anyone imminently around, so let's head over to the hangar. And if you, I mean, I'll say if you're new to the channel, but everyone's new to the channel's new, so I've just put up a short today, which is based out of the hangar, and basically it's about people not looking up. So if you notice in DayZ, a lot of people look on the plane, but they never look up, and it was a little experiment they did, and the life's still going. So the life at the moment, I think I ran straight up to the airfield. I was able to get kitted up in the airfield into the hangar straight away, and I've got 5 kills just from people not looking up. But yeah, if you check that out, it's I think it's not a bad little video for sort of what I'm doing, which is just starting off and getting the hang of these things. Right, let's make our way over to the hangar. Yeah, if you check out that little short. Oh, hello. Come in. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Well, shall we just stand here then? You want to come in? Yeah, come on. I'm a bit of a DayZ junkie as well, Jeremiah, to be honest. So when I'm not playing it, I'm watching it. It's even on whenever I'm working. I have it on in the background, like as a distraction whenever I'm working. So yeah, I've always got DayZ playing in the background if I'm not playing the game myself. Do you play it, Jeremiah? Or are you just getting into it? Yeah, I agree. It's always a fun watching how other people play. I'm quite a cautious player. Don't tend to run into sort of PvP. You just watch. Yeah, I don't tend to run into PvP because I'm not very good at PvP. So I tend to sit back and try and snipe if I can, because I'm much better at that. Alright, let's get ourselves across this field. You ever thought of playing it, Jeremiah, or you more just a watcher? They do, yeah. It is very true. Yeah, it is very the sort of the community of players that I've come across are all very accepting, all very inclusive, and do support each other. In you come. Oh, you. Alright, you come in here. That's it. There we go. All good. Well, if there is someone here, they know I'm here already. Let's just get in here and bandage up. Yeah, I started on PlayStation 4 whenever the game came out. I did play the mod on PC way back whenever it was, the Arma 3 mod, Arma 2 mod, whatever it was. I did play that for a short time, but then life got in the way. PC died. I didn't have a PC for a long time that could handle the games, basically. And then I was playing it on PlayStation and enjoyed that, but watching all the streamers, PC streamers, and the variety of the maps that you get on PC made me want to go to PC. So I built this PC that I have now, and decided to basically build it to be able to play the DayZ. So that's what I did, and I've been playing it on PC for probably about a year and a half. Alright, so let's take that. Oh, I've left my gun behind. Put the buckshot in Brian. I'll go and grab my gun in a sec. I also, whenever I do make make videos and stuff, I actually make the tunes, so the music to go with. So you notice on my videos that I do post, the music you won't come across with it from anyone else, because it's all my own doing. I make the music myself through AI, because I'm not not a musician, but I do like words. Hey Chloe, how you doing? Welcome in. So I'm quite good at getting lyrics together and kind of making a story out of my lyrics. So I write the lyrics and then I use a bit. Oh, shots. Right. Let's get up and see if we can see these guys. It sounds like a big gun. Right. Ooh, more than one. Right. Let's get up on the roof. Welcome in, Chloe. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I don't watch television either, Jeremiah, to be honest. I don't even really. I've got like Netflix and stuff, but it's mostly for the kiddo. It's not for me. I don't tend to watch anything. I tend to watch YouTube. I wonder if they'll come this way. Oh, there's going to be another drop. Gas drop coming in. But I think we sit and wait for whoever that is to come to us. Yeah, I don't have cable or anything really. I have Netflix, have Disney Plus, but like I say, that's for the child, not for me. I don't tend to watch anything other than I watch YouTube. So I'm interested in like classic cars and DayZ basically. So I watch things to do with that. I'm glad you're doing well, Chloe. Are you a big fan of DayZ? I don't think they're going to come this way now. We can give it a bit of time, but that gas I think is going to put people off unless they come around to wait it out, because they might get some decent loot whenever they come back, whenever it clears. Oh, you just started playing? Okay. It can be quite difficult. I've been playing for a while, and there's parts of it that I still find difficult. But it's all to do with practice, isn't it? That's what they say. Practice makes perfect. In my case, practice makes me all right at the game. So you play on PC or you play on console, Chloe. Console. Nice. PlayStation or Xbox? Yeah, I find that with I started in PlayStation, PS4, and I find it the same. It's pretty laggy, especially on sort of kind of what you would call slightly modded maps, where someone's created a map and added extra buildings and stuff in. Yeah, definitely makes it laggy. Or if there's lots of bases, you find that usually makes it laggy. That's what I find anyway. You're still enjoying it though, right? It is a good game. I mean, it's an old game now in terms of the life cycle of games. It's old, but it's still got a pretty good community of players. So I think that speaks volumes for the game itself. There's a car.
Здорово. Hello. Man, I see you inside.
Yep. You cheat. There's no way he'd see me if he wasn't a cheat. And that's the problem with official servers. Because there's no way he would have seen me.
Sir. Kick me.
I'm not gonna engage these guys because there's no point.
Man, I see you. Surrender and kill you. Братишка, ты русский? Ём.
Cheats. He was out by the plane there. He's got an ESP on, so he could see me through the walls. But there's absolutely no way he could have seen me otherwise. I'm not going to engage cheaters. Probably going to die. Let's make our minds up. Let's make our way across to Devil's Castle then. Pop one of these. Yeah. Cheaters. I'm not engaging with them. There's no point. We'll just get away from the area. That's definitely the worst thing about official servers, is you come across guys like that who can't play the game without cheating. And because it's official, there's no way to really report things like that either. Because trying to report things like that doesn't really work within official. Their whole anti-cheat system is useless. happens if you're on a community server, you know, community admins. You've never met a cheater on console? Don't, it won't take long, I'm sure. I used to meet them all the time whenever I was on console. Most of the time in console, it's usually like dupers and stuff, you know, people that will dupe the loot so that they basically cheat the amount of loot that they have. Yeah, it happens, unfortunately. Alright, let's make our way across the Devil's Castle then, which is, I believe, up there. Puts a dampener on the game though whenever you come across cheaters. Luckily he wasn't a very good shot though. So he obviously wasn't using the aimbot. That's it, isn't it? There's no point in playing if you can't play the game properly. If you have to cheat to be able to get anywhere in the game. But it's the nature of games, isn't it? There's always going to be people that cheat in the games. Ruin it for the rest of us, really. We'll drop into this house, we'll bring out our clothes so we don't get ill, and then we'll go up to Devil's Castle, which is up the top of the hill there. So where are you watching from? Where? Yeah, where are you watching from? Where are you based in the world? England. Nice. I'm in England too. My accent? My accent's actually, well, I'm originally from the north of Ireland, so, but I live in England. I have done for the past 20 years. I am a bit quiet because the kiddo's sleeping. I don't want to wake her up, so she's in like the room next to the games room, the office. So, hey Stephen, welcome in. And now you know 2 people from Northern Ireland, huh? Northwest US, nice. So are we talking, how far northwest are we talking? Not Alaska, northwest, right? Okay, Vancouver. Somewhere I've never been is Canada. I've never been, I don't think I've been northwest of the US. Been New York a couple of times, worked out of New York for a few weeks. Been Minnesota, New Orleans, Louisiana, and worked out of California as well. Worked out of Orange County, and then down to San Francisco. And then just across the bay from San Francisco as well. Dublin County, I think it was, and across the bay. Yeah, you do get them. You get tied up. At least he didn't kill you, though, huh? I've had a similar kind of experience where I was taken hostage by a dude. Oh, nice. That'll work well. Huh? Didn't think he'd come all the way up. He made me jump. He gave me a gun after. Nice. It's his way of saying thanks for persevering. Huh? Yeah, I bought Rust, and I don't think I've actually played it, to be honest. I think I've got like maybe half an hour on it, and I was like, yeah, this isn't for me. Whereas DayZ, I started off way back when on the mod for Arma, and then went to console, and then whenever I was started watching a load of YouTubers on PC. That's a lot of hours. That is a lot of hours. 3,500. Yeah. I'm well on PC. I've probably got about 5,000 now. But a lot of that time, I got, because I was made unemployed. I was made redundant last year, so I spent a lot of time playing whenever I was supposed to be looking for work, really. But yeah, I've got quite a few hours. I've probably got, say, 2,000 hours, 1,500, 2,000 hours on console. Yeah, you kind of lose yourself in this game, though, Chloe. Especially if you've got nothing else to be doing. Like, lockdown was probably whenever I got the most of my hours in this game. But in terms of other games, I don't tend to play other games as much, for sure. I recently got Space Marine 2 to have a go on, and I've streamed it twice, I think. And that's the only time I've played it, is on stream. It's either twice or three times I've streamed it, and that's the only time I've played it. So I've got like maybe 6-7 hours in that. But it's a completely different game to this, and DayZ for me is this is my chill. That's what I do whenever the kid goes to bed, and tidy up the house a bit, and then jump on and play. So I decided just recently, so like a week or 2 weeks ago, to start streaming it, just to get interaction. Whilst playing, rather than just sitting on my own, you know, because interactions within the game isn't always guaranteed. I'm more likely to get shot. I don't know. Life is feudal. I don't know that. Is it? Where do we go from here? There's no point in going near the airfield again because it's nice extra rounds. That'll do nicely because those cheaters are just up there now. But I'm sure we can go somewhere else. Maybe head over that way. Can't remember the name of the town. And then maybe up to some of the other militaries up that way. Thanks, Stephen. So I don't know. Sardines used to be in Zip Top, like actual sardines in Zip Top. Oh, you're talking about the yes, the tins that you had the little key to undo them. Is that what you're talking about, or is it a game? Let's have a look down in here. To be honest, if I get shot, I get shot. I try not to, but doors on PD are open at the top. I don't see any Zeds. So we might be clear. Door open there. Door open there behind that pillar. Doors open there. Yeah, there's loads of open doors, so people have been through, obviously. But I don't see any Zeds. Yeah, they've got it wrong way around, I think, on DayZ, haven't they? Sardines versus tuna. At least in my experience, anyway. I don't have a tuna or sardines can. That must be a console thing, Chloe, because to be honest, I don't think I've ever been banned from a community server on PC for not joining the Discord. Not banned anyway, but I have been kicked off the server, but it was a like role-playing server. I got kicked off because I didn't join the Discord. Yeah, it kind of does make more sense in an RP server, but yeah, I don't think I've ever had it on just on a normal community server. But then I guess it depends on the kind of servers you want to join as well. A lot of the community ones, which I would expect would be a bit like that, would be the more, really heavily modded servers, which is not something that I really go for. I don't really go for the heavy modded servers. I go for more kind of like vanilla, but with enhancements, I would say, or vanilla. So this is a official server. So this is 100% vanilla. But if I'm on a community server, it'll be, minimal mods. And you come. Yeah, I think it depends on PC. It really depends on where the server's hosted. I don't know about I don't know if there's a difference in where they're hosted on console in terms of if it's EU, are they all hosted in the same place, or are they? Because obviously PC, you've got community servers that are hosted in Germany, France, the UK, and obviously in North America you've got servers across North America as well. But lag-wise, what I tend to find is lag on areas with bases. Bases tend to create lag for me. And yeah, maybe some mods will help create some lag, but tend to be all right. I tend to just go for servers that I know should be okay. So ones that are sort of hosted in Germany, France, or the UK. I don't have a lot of problems. I have a lot of problems saying that. So that's EU DE is Germany. I do have problems with lag and getting kicked out of official servers that are big, and they're all hosted in Germany. So they'll all be EU DE servers, and I do find sometimes I get kicked out of them. Either I get sort of kicked off and it says server not responding whenever the server's still up, or it comes up saying that I've got too high a ping sometimes. Oh, excuse me, which doesn't make sense to me. But so maybe official servers, this server farm that they're in isn't as good as a lot of the community servers where they're hosted. Denmark, well, it's close. It's not a million miles between Denmark and Germany. geographically speaking. Doesn't look like there's anyone here. We'll do a little loot through the industrial. Try and avoid all the Zeds. And then we'll head up towards the military, up the hill. There's military areas up there. No, you set your code. So whenever you add the code lock to the bases, whenever you're adding it to the gate, it'll ask you to set your code. Try 0000 then, or 000 if it's a three dial code. But it usually asks you to set it whenever you attach it. But you could try 000. Are you outside the base or inside the base? Right, swap that for that, because it's less conspicuous. We'll eat that. Yeah, give it a go. It might be set to 000 or 0000, depending if it's a 3 or 4 dial lock. cargo's on. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised too, but I'm glad they didn't. Maybe they figured because they took like 3 shots, 4 shots at me, didn't hit me. So there's no point because they're not very good at shooting. See what's here, if anything of interest. Oh my god. Let's put that on that. There we go. Nice. R12. Now that's a decent shotgun. It's the best shotgun in the game for sure. It's not. Yeah, it's usually set to. Like I said, it's usually set whenever you attach it. It'll ask you to set the code. I'm not sure if there's an easy way to find out what the default is. I guess Google could be your friend for that, but I don't think there is a default. It's a shame though, especially if you spent 4 hours just building it, setting up a base, and then you locked yourself out of it, or into it. I don't know which way. Is it, are you locked out or locked in? It's not the same code as the other gate. there's a well up there. Need to fill up our canteen, our plastic bottles. And we also need some food, which we've got, so we'll need some food while we're up there as well. Just in the wrong spot. In? Oh no. Well, I don't know. Can you knock it down again now? If you take, have you got pliers? I guess you have got pliers. Wonder if you can take the wire off the gate to make it a fence, and see if that drops the lock off the fence from the inside, and then try adding it again. Maybe, I don't know if that works. I'm not really, I don't really do base building, so I'm not 100% sure, but it's worth a go. No, you can't do anything. That sucks. It really sucks. You know, it's also one of the things that I don't like about base building in DayZ is the fact that you put a gate, when you put a lock on a gate, then it's basically impenetrable unless you, that was easy to say, wasn't it? Unless probably you shoot it down. Like if you just keep blasting at it with a gun, you might be able to break it down. But yeah, that's one of the things I don't like about the base building in DayZ. It makes it OP if you just put a code lock on a gate. So I've seen bases where every wall, so instead of having just a wall, which is easier to break down, they've built it where they actually have code locks on every panel to make it that much harder for people to raid the base. Have you got a shovel or an axe? Because you could start hitting it rather than shooting it. Try and break it down with an axe first, and then shoot it if you need to. Maybe, I don't know. or just F11 and start a new life. Just not go back to that base. I'm sure it'll eventually decay, won't it? Now, how did you hear me? Let's get ourselves up to the well here. Let's fill up our bellies. Wrong one. Try that one. Let's get some food. Get indoors. Right, what do we eat? Cat food. Why not? I'll go grab that. Go grab that sewing kit. pristine, worn. We do not need that. Oh yeah. You know what? Let's fix these bad boys. There we go. Yeah, you think about that. Yeah, come on. Nope. It's a lot of Zeds. I'd like to find a hunting scope as well, or get rid of the sports point scope. Because the sports point scope is poop. You've only got a range of 200 meters on the sports point. Sardines. That should be tuna. very quiet. There's not very many people around other than those guys that we saw in the airfield. So either everyone's on the coast, or everyone's way up further north than we are, Tissy North, which is somewhere I rarely go is Tissy. Tend to usually stick sort of middle map, where there's higher foot traffic, more chance of interactions, you know. Might find someone around here though. Zed's just spawned in on me. But the military's just over there, so there might be someone over there, maybe, possibly. Check that barrack. Over to the millie. Come in or what? Yeah, come on. You come in here. All the way in. That's it. Next. Let's go get ourselves killed, shall we? See if we can get a combat backpack in here. More food we need. You're a hungry girl. Let's have some food before we go in. Stop here. Fill her belly up. Right. Onwards. Oh, fuck's sake. Well, that was pointless, wasn't it? Swap them around though. There we go. Right. Next door. I've never known anywhere to rain quite so much as Chinaris, except possibly Scotland and Ireland. I don't think there's anywhere else that rains as much. Alright, do we have... Let's see, can we make room? Let's fix our jacket. I should use that up. And then put that there. I'll use this. Instead of those. Get rid of those. There we go. There we are. Now can we get down the hill without... Oh, is that down the bottom here? If it is... that'll give us an indication that there may be someone else here. 36 versus 35, no. Nope. Alright, can we make room for a gun cleaning kit? Can we? Yes, we can. Let's do that. There we go. Nice. We need to clean our AK mags. Take them out of damaged state. Take. We don't have room for those, do we? Let's make room for those. Swap. There we go. And we don't really need them. We've got loads, but we'll take them anyway. We might take that. might take a dry bag, it's bigger. Let's do it actually. There we go. Alrighty. Nothing of interest there. Shite. Right. No, it wasn't here. It's gas then. Okay. I wonder where it gassed. It's down that way. Alright. Check these. We have to decide which way we go from here. Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Interesting. Oh, is that drivable? No, maybe not. Oops. Try again. Put them in there. I don't think we're ever going to run out of Morrison bullets, that's for sure. Right. Swap. Alrighty, where to next? go up to the hunting stand up the top here, see if we can get a hunting scope. And if we can't, head back that way. And this way. You see that door just open? I hate it when it does that. It renders in, the door swings open, you're like, shit, there's someone. Forgot to check if that Humvee was a drivable Humvee. I don't think it was, but forgot to check. Doesn't matter. Let's fix our boots. Let's sit up in here. Let's run out of clothes as well. Is that not one of the worst signs on DayZ? It's squelching sound. That and the whenever you're thirsty, smacking lips. Two worst signs in DayZ, I think. So, can we find hunting scope? We're carrying too much stuff. We got to the point where we can't even jump. Can't jump. Right. Mm. Right. It's getting late after work tomorrow, so I think I'm going to call it here tonight. We'll pick this up again next time. So maybe we'll just log in these trees up here. Yeah, I'm just going to call it here. So thank you for coming in. Thank you for staying, and thank you for the conversation tonight. It's been enjoyable, and hopefully I'll catch you in the next one. Good night, folks. Thank you.